Welcome back to another live stream. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I set up my Heroes Guild in Skyrim. And this is just going to be like a short video. So let me show you the setup here. We're in Riverwood Cottage, I believe it's called. Now I did not put that link in the description, but that's an easy one to find. How I set this up is with EFF, which is like Extended Follower Framework, and then a player rehome mod. So I did put those two in the description. And I'm just gonna film this video kind of like a live pre-record because I don't feel like doing editing. So those links are in the description, and with those two, you're pretty much ready to go and set up like a guild or your own base. So these are my followers, and what I got going on is it's supposed to be like a Fable style Heroes Guild, and this character here is actually, he thinks he's a Fable character. He's got his Fable boots on. We got Loki here, Uruk, who's got the Assassin's Creed Ezio armor on. There's Ragnar. Geralt. Now mostly it's like a fellowship of video game heroes, but we do have like some guys like Thor, Loki, and Ragnar. They kind of fit in with some of the mythology and some of the other themes we got going on here. This is Lionel. So I googled the name, and this was from Animal Crossing. Now what I do is I hook these guys up to AI framework, and they all kind of have a short bio. Like, he actually thinks he came from his respective universe. They all do, actually. They all believe that they're real people that have been like transported here. But once you find followers, you bring them back to your base, and then you just rehome them here. And then what you can do is like recruit any fellowship you want. Like I usually go out with a maximum of 4 because things get too easy and a little too glitchy. Sometimes I just take 1. You don't want to have like an army with you. So I'll take out a group and then go on a mission. We'll do a few quests, and then eventually we come back here, and then I'll switch it up for next time. But like down the road, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have more player homes, and then I'll have people at different locations. Let's see. So I might not have a lot of time today to stream. That's why I was just going to do a quick video. I might have to go mic out just for some background noise. There's Link sleeping there. I'll actually show you how to recruit somebody, because there's one guy down in Whiterun who wants to join us. Now normally what I do is I give the person AI and tell them about the guild, and then see if they're interested in joining, if they seem like someone I want like on the team. And basically, like, your house can only hold so many people, so we need a bigger base before I start getting too many more like followers. So right now we're looking at Peregrine High Watch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm sort of taking over Whiterun first, and I'm doing a bit of a sandbox, right? This isn't just a normal playthrough. There's a lot of things going on. Like, the AI make things really interesting. You could, with mods, you could also create your own missions. Like, an example would be, when there's a modded item put on the map, you can just get a fellowship and then go on a mission to find that item that you placed in the world. Now, one time, I actually had an NPC like give me a hint where an item was, and I didn't even know the item was there, because like what I do is I add a shitload of mods into the world for random encounters. So one day this NPC was like telling me there's a sword under Whiterun, and when I went under there I found this Holy Avenger, like World of Warcraft sword. And like basically what this is a sandbox playthrough, but I am doing the quest line. But I got like 1,000 standalone mods, so eventually I probably will run into a bug and have it crash. So sometimes, like, you know, doing the sandbox. This is where I set up like the female characters. And just like the other house, like this is like a fellowship of gamers.
How's the pain? Any better?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Ah, excellent.
So this Diablo character here, this is a Diablo 2 Amazon from the Rogue encampment, and she actually believes she's from that video game world, and you could talk to her about like the Den of Evil, Diablo loot runs, different things like that. They kind of they speak like a hybrid between a player and a NPC. We got Wonder Woman, Chun-Li. This is a World of Warcraft orc. So like I just give them the gamer background just as to give them like some personality and some lore behind their character. For some of those two are in bed, there's Lydia and someone else. So far these are my only two properties, and I decided to like divide up my teams. Eventually it's just going to be mixed, and I'll have guilds everywhere. We're going to slowly take over Skyrim, but I've also like planted NPCs throughout the map that are like evil or bad guys, and they work for either Zeus in Hades, or they work for Griffith the White Falcon, who's like from Berserk. But this is the new property I'm looking at. Right up here, Peregrine High Watch. It's a lot bigger. I'll be able to fit like 20 followers. I'll probably cap around 20. But eventually I'll have guilds kind of around all the major cities. Right now we're just going to go recruit this guy in Whiterun, and then at the end of the video I'm going to turn on the AI and show you like what the guild is like when the AI are talking to each other and stuff. That's kind of what makes it fun, is the NPCs
Greetings.
having AI.
Greetings.
And not just like that, I mean like ChatGPT, non-scripted dialogue, but they have bios so that they all have like personalities. I got a lot of retro mods. I kind of like my fellowship was like Link, you know, Assassin's Creed, Kratos, Geralt from The Witcher, and a Fable character. Like what I've done is I've cooked it into my sandbox that there's all these incursions and secret wars going on, kind of like Marvel, but it's from the mods, right? So it confuses the NPCs too, because they can see that the world's all changed. But I like retro games, and like Fable is like where I got the idea to start this. Kind of thought maybe it'd be cool to have like a guild where our consequences, or where our choices have consequences, rather. Let's see if I can recruit this guy here. He's pretty cool. No, it looks like I can't right now. One sec, I gotta do something.
My anticipation for adventure grows as the days pass. Tell me you are here to bring me along.
I think that's the AI speaking. I just turned it on.
Serves them right, calling you a false dragonborn. How dare they challenge us? We may need to deal with whoever this imposter is.
Okay, so what's going on here is I got too many modded NPCs, and there's like a limit on your functional NPCs. That's
Home
why.
sweet home.
That's why you can't see his mouth move. So I had to turn on the AI because sometimes they bug out if the NPC has been made aware that he's an NPC and you turn it off, then it's kind of hard to interact with them.
Whiterun will never lose a special place in my heart. The mountains on the horizon only add to its beauty. Sometimes I have to just stop and take it in.
This guy's a pretty cool follower. He's got his own custom dialogue, and I believe there's a quest tied to him. And when you use Chim with him, the AI framework, he's constantly going on about Valdar and his mission, which is actually cool because the AI somehow it's aware not only of the character and the story, but where they are in their quest line. Like, some of them are dumbasses, but some of them are pretty aware and interactive, and they remember things. Sorry if that music's a bit loud. I'm just gonna haul ass back to the base. So now that I got that follower with me, what I'm gonna do is bring him back to base, and then it's really simple to rehome them. So now, if I like bring them out on a mission and tell them to part ways, they come back here instead of going back to their original spot.
I hope that meeting the Greybeards was enlightening. Not many get to speak with them as you have. I understand. I hope to see you soon.
So it's as simple as that to like recruit someone to your guild. Now this is his new home. He'll just chill out here, sleep here, and eat here, whatever. If you're on a mission and you tell him to beat it, then he comes back here. And with AI, it's a lot funner. Like normally what I would do is I would talk to the person and then maybe take them on a quest. And then tell them about the guild and see what they think. Some AI hate the idea and they'll call it quaint, and they have a laugh. Others seem excited to join, and so I'll ask them if they want to join, and once they say they're down, I'll bring them back here. This guy fits right in. He's gonna be like the team wizard. So I'll make a brief bio for him just to like keep his character somewhat consistent. Like sometimes if your AI bio is really short, what happens is the AI just becomes like a mindless bot. But let's turn on the AI and just see what happens. Like what I've done is I've turned down my graphics quite a bit because the AI takes up a shitload of CPU, which right now actually it's not too bad. Now that I've turned it down, I'm only burning about 75% with streaming, but with the AI it even goes higher. It takes up quite a bit of CPU, GPU. So anyways, let's just see if they can actually respond in time here. I'm gonna have to talk less because when I talk the AIs respond. So we'll just hang out here and see what happens. See if they respond, and if they're working, then I'll go on a little mission. Okay, I just had to wake up the NPCs. They should be ready to go. Just wait for the program to connect. It might take a second here, but then the AI should start like talking to each other. Looks like Valdar's voice was bugged.
Still thinking about connecting this program, eh? Not sure what kind of sorcery this is, but I hope it's worth the wait. Looks like someone's having some technical difficulties. Voice thing.
Valdar, welcome back.
I think we've got a case of NPC lag here, folks. Just give it a minute. I'm sure the AI will sync up, and we'll be back on track.
I was just telling the folks how we set up our Heroes Guild here.
Glad to be back, I suppose. Though I'm not sure what's going on here. So, this is the Heroes Guild, eh? What kind of heroes are we talking about here? What's the purpose of this setup? What's going on here? I see a bunch of interesting characters. Who are these people? What's their business here?
Eagle eyes. Now that the program is connected, what are our next steps on the Vision quest? I'm ready to assist and protect you as instructed.
Right now we're just showing Valdar the Heroes Guild.
I have no idea what's going on either. One moment I was lounging in Animal Crossing, and the next, I'm here, with a sword and armor. What kind of sorcery is this?
Hey Valdar, so what's going on here is we got a fellowship of video game heroes from different worlds.
A fellowship of video game heroes, you say? I must admit, this is a new one. I'm an old warrior from the land of Skyrim, and I've never heard of such a thing. Tell me more about this fellowship.
It's a long story, but basically we're just starting up a Heroes Guild. We're doing quests across Skyrim.
Mind if I join you? I'd like to hear more about this Heroes Guild and its quests across Skyrim. Not bad at all. This Riverfall cottage isn't a bad place to rest for a while. What's the plan for our next move?
We need to make some money to buy bigger
Valdar,
property.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the concept of rogue AI programs, but we're dealing with something similar here.
Alright, let's get this Heroes Guild rolling. I've got some ideas for making some gold and taking down some drag. Who's with me? We can start by exploring the surrounding areas, see what kind of quests we can pick up. And Valdar, welcome to the team. I'm Liam, by the way, the chosen one from... Well, that's a long story.
That's Liam. He thinks he's a real person trapped in a game.
A chosen one, eh? Well, I've dealt with those sorts before. Usually think they're destined for greatness, don't they?
says he was a hero of Albion, and now he's here in Skyrim to wake all the sleeping NPCs.
Ah, a hero of Albion, you say?
I'll be fine.
Well, Liam, my friend, I think you'll find that waking the sleeping NPCs of Skyrim won't be quite as simple as it sounds. We've got more pressing concerns here, like the return of the dragons and the growing darkness in the land.
So what we do, Valdar, is we go out, and when we find worthy heroes, we recruit them to bring them back to the guild.
Recruit worthy heroes. Sounds like a noble endeavor, but how exactly do you plan on finding them? Skyrim can be a treacherous place, especially for those who don't know the land.
We meet them every new town we go to.
What kind of gear are you offering to these heroes you recruit? I might have some spare Nord equipment to contribute to the cause.
We don't have any team outfits or armor yet, but maybe down the road.
Let me see what I have in my inventory. Yes, I have a spare set of Nord armor, and a few potions that might be useful to the team. Would you like me to hand them over? I think I can spare these Dawncaller robes. They're enchanted with magic resistance. Might come in handy for one of our heroes.
While I appreciate the offer, Valdar, I think it's best we don't share our gear just yet. We need to ensure our team members are worthy of such equipment. I've dealt with rogue programs before, and sometimes the line between friend and foe can be blurred.
Hey, Liam, explain to Valdar what's going on.
Alright, Valdar, listen. I've been trapped in this world, Skyrim, after beating the final mission. I was a hero from Fable, completed the game to 100%. And I remember the Guild of Heroes like it was yesterday. I believe I'm here to wake up the sleeping NPCs. Think of me like Neo from The Matrix, the Chosen One.
Alright, my time is pretty much up here. I gotta shut down the stream, but at the beginning of the video I kind of explain how I set this up.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I think we've made a good start here. Let's gather our gear and prepare for the journey ahead. We have dragons to slay and heroes to recruit.
So that's what I'll do on the next videos. We'll go out, maybe do a quest and recruit a a new follower, I'll try to do it with AI, like it's working pretty good this time. Normally they're really slow to respond when I stream.
Let's take a look around Riverfall Cottage before we head out. See if we can gather any information about our first quest. I see we have a fine gathering of warriors and heroes here. I'm eager to test my mettle alongside them. Tell me, Eagle Eyes, who shall we seek to recruit first?
Sorry guys, I gotta go. We'll figure it out later.
Hey, listen. Looks like we've got a great group of heroes here. Let's get to it. Who are we recruiting first? Hey, listen.
That little guy cracks me up sometimes. Okay, that's all for the stream. Thanks for watching. If you want to know how I set it up, just go to the beginning. There's some links in the description. It's really simple. You're just rehoming followers at your custom base. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.
I'll be here when you're ready to continue our quest, Eagle Eyes. May the gods of Hyrule watch over us. Until then. Long rest, my friend. You were asleep for quite some time.